seen this character, we know what this character does, blah 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 blah. But now that we've seen this person take on the persona of this character and kind of make it their own and make the changes to be like, yo, this is how he would reply under this kind of situation.
Wait,
And that's the same thing.
I'm sorry. Iron Man was already like that before he even before Robert Downey Jr. jumped into that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm saying that, but can you see anybody else playing Iron Man now?
Oh no, because to be honest with you, just like I was telling Denonu the other day, I think the only reason they really fucking got him was because he looks just like him. Like he was drawn into that comic before he even auditioned to be Iron Man. Like he could either be Iron Man or what's his name?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Fate. Doctor Strange. Yeah, it's like that's the same motherfucker. No matter how you look at it.
Yeah, supposedly the reason why I want to say Favreau went with Robert Downey Jr. was because they, Iron Man has this whole womanizing and drinking issues and shit. So they wanted,
same thing Robert Downey Jr. had a problem with.
Yeah, like they wanted somebody who has been through the struggle of something. Whereas in Tony Stark's case, it's alcoholism, but Robert Downey Jr. his thing was coke and all that shit. So that's the reason why they went with him, because they thought that he can bring at least some of that character depth and whatever you call that change, make yourself better and all that shit. They thought that he could bring some of that to screen with the character, make it more believable.
Talk about real quick. If you have a chance to shoot somebody while they're using their jetpack, please do it. Because the jetpack malfunctions.
They just fly off and shit.
I just sniped the dude out of the jetpack, and this motherfucker just he did a bunch of loops and then just went headfirst into a cliff.
Yeah, same thing that happened with Denonu on the other map.
Yeah, we was playing this shit yesterday. I did the same shit.
Shit was hilarious. Yo, fuck this thing. Turn that shit off. Turn off my lights.
Did not do like the headshot you saw?
Yep. One thing I do like about this game is it sounds authentic as shit. Like I don't know if they went back to like the original movies and got the original sounds and all that, but it sounds like they use the same blaster sounds and shit, and I like that.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I just love
since it's owned by Disney, they get to get a hold of all that extra stuff.
The thing that I like about this the most is how the battlefield feels like a fucking battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in Battlefield, like, if you don't have shit going on, nothing is going on. There should be a lot more going on than just in your area. But in this one, you got, like, space battles, you got the big old fucking battle cruisers, AT-STs walking around.
I think
oh my god, Denonu, I wish you would have given me a warning.
They were able to make it feel and look just like the movies. I think that's all you can do is like put it on a snowy mountain and put all kind of shit in the air and on the ground and make lasers everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, they definitely made that possible.
Yeah, I think Star Wars fans are really gonna like, the game because of that, but I know a lot of people who, let's say, play shooters, they don't like a lot of things when it comes to this map. Like, it's a snow map, right? So they're like, but the people are hard to see because both teams were all white. And my first thought was like, well, what else would you wear in a snow environment during a battlefield?
Yeah.
But
you don't want to die, do you?
Well, no, like here's the thing though, like you're always gonna wear something different because you don't want to end up shooting your own teammate.
No, but they were more so saying that they're wearing white, so they're hard to see when you play.
Oh,
I mean, I personally don't find that problem, but that's what they were saying. I'm like, what? What else would you wear, though?
You would die more often.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, but you have to stay. I mean, if you're making a Star Wars game, if this is the Battle of Hoth, you have to make it authentic to the fucking movie, at least.
At the same time, you gotta think of it like this: no matter what you make, there's always gonna be somebody who has a problem with something.
Oh yeah.
So I guess Skywalker was trying to take out my AT-ST. And I kept stepping on him and killed him by mistake. I didn't even know he was here. I was shooting at the cliff, and all of a sudden it's just like hero killed. What?
Like what? And then your walker chicks under his foot. Like, oh shit. Is that a lightsaber?
Squashed him like a bug.
Get him
out of here! Fuck.
All right, let me.
I just wish that this game had, and maybe the full game might have it, but I wish that this game had like the typical stuff that normal shooters would have. Like, why can't I like, you know, customize my blaster and all of that shit, you know? But you know, but maybe they will
do that when they do the real game.
I hope so.
But at the same time, it's like, you know, you can't think about putting a silencer on the fucking.
Oh no, I'm not saying that, but you know, at least something, you know, energy oscillator, you know, make my rate of fire a tiny bit better. I mean, they can make up some bullshit. Yeah. Do it like they did lightsabers with like the KOTOR games where you had to make your own lightsaber and you had to find all the pieces of that shit. Or have like a mode in this where it's like, I know in Battlefield you had what, air superiority, where everybody was in planes. Yeah. Make a mode where, you know, everybody was just Jedis and just call it like Jedi combat or some shit where everybody's a fucking Jedi running around on the map trying to kill each other.
Oh man, that, yeah, just lightsabers just flying back and forth.
Yeah, it would be fucking awesome.
Oh, so what, you know? Knights of the Old Republic should have been?
Yeah.
I can't complain about this game too much because so far it is pretty much doing it. Wow, I just seen both of these motherfuckers crash right back to back.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, okay.
I was the first, or I was the second one.
I mean, it's pretty much been exactly what I imagined it to be.
Yeah.
But I do wish that during the beta they would show at least one time what the game mode is, where they're just flying around with the ships and stuff, where the hero, you can actually be the Millennium Falcon.
Oh yeah.
I did want to see that one time.
I'm assuming that's going to be like how air superiority was in Battlefield. That's what that's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I seen you get lit up, Jada.
Yeah.
I'll get him for you. I'll get him.
With my rifle.
There you go. Got your revenge.
Thank you. Thank you. I do not like this fucking rifle.
Oh.
I have to make sure I'm getting headshots.
I mean,
okay, that's how that works.
I mean, I really like this game. I just hope that it has staying power. Like, I want this game to do well in the long run, not just in the first, you know, not just during Christmas season.
Yeah, picked up Darth Vader. Let's go.
I hit that dude in the ass.
Because as a Star Wars fan, I'm not playing this game and be like, oh man, you know, they fucked up the story with this, or they fucked up something with that. It's like, no. The only thing I see them fucked up with is the way Luke Skywalker looks. I mean, other than that, you know, I don't have a problem.
You don't like the way it looks?
He didn't wear this outfit and have the mechanical hand on Hoth, I don't think.
No, he was a rebel.
Yeah, he was a rebel and wore the all white. Other than that's the only thing, you know, he wore that, I think, what, in like the last movie or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wore that in 5 in 5.
Yeah.
I don't know what he wore in 6 though.
I think he wore something similar.
It was like something similar to what the rebels got on, I think, but it was like an all white. Because I remember the whole cave scene of him using the Force to grab his lightsaber. I mean, it's not a big thing, but it's one of those things fanboys would nitpick about.
Yeah, probably, but to be honest with you, I actually like this outfit better than the white one. The all-black outfit is pretty boss.
Oh yeah, I can understand why they chose it.
More hardcore.
Yeah, I like it that too, but like, I think the reason probably why they chose it was because they wanted the hero characters to be easier to see. Like, Vader's in all black. You can easily pick him out on the battlefield. So if you have Luke in all white, it makes him harder to see. That kind of sort of gives him more of an advantage. So I can see why they made him black. They just wanted to make him, you know, stand out more.
Yeah, I mean, if they get mad just because the outfit's not lore friendly for the point in the story, that's stupid.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying there's plenty of stupid people out there, so.
Yeah, like I said before, there's always going to be somebody to complain about something.
Yeah, I mean, the internet's up these days, so everybody can complain.
Shoot, don't like Facebook go down. You got people calling 911 complaining about Facebook not being up.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Yeah, like, no, I'm not. When Facebook goes down, people will call 911 and be like, yo, Facebook's not up. And 911 will be like, yo, what the fuck is your problem? Call Facebook for that. We don't handle that.
Oh, shit.
Pete, like people are that fucking stupid.
That's what social media is now, man.
Yeah.
Kids getting raised by their fucking computers.
We are clearing these tunnels, man.
You know, shit, like, like if Facebook isn't up, you know, my life is incomplete.
You got people killing themselves over angry posts that keep getting sent to them. It's like, it's not worth it. Like,
I think the stupidest thing these days is motherfucking like Twitter and Facebook beef.
it is. It's just as stupid. Like, people nowadays that grew up with this generation, they don't know how to. They don't realize that there was a time before internet that you don't have to use Facebook or don't have to use Twitter or the internet. Like, you know,
you can just walk to a motherfucker's house.
Just don't go on Facebook or make your account private. Don't talk to somebody. How about that? You know, if you don't got a problem with somebody, don't talk to them. I mean,
yeah. I mean, I know, like, I really, well, I mean, I do have a say in it because this is like kids my age, like teenagers, and it's just stupid because, like, I'll see kids who are having like Twitter beef, which is, I think, is just retarded, and then we show up at school and they're talking to each other like nothing even happened, or it's just stupid. Kids these days, I mean, kids my age are just retarded now.
It's just the fucked up thing is it's not even just this generation anymore. Like our generation, the older generation, fucking people who are 50, 60 years old that like just now figured this out, who've been doing it for years just because they were tech savvy. Like, these motherfuckers are getting involved in like the dumbest shit.
You gotta think of it like this too, though. We are that dying, you know, minority of people who are looking like, oh, social media is not life, you fucking assholes. You know, real life is real life. It's not how it is anymore. The more
you did the think about it that me and a friend figured out. It's like people who've been doing nerd shit for years, like going on the internet and know that like been here since fucking MySpace and goddamn Zanga and all that shit. People who've been doing, like, know what the internet was for years. We have got, like, our lives out of the internet, and we already know what trolling is about. Like, everybody has trolled, everybody has lied, and we pretty much got to the point where we're like, yeah, no, we're done with, like, this old school dumb shit. Like, we know we can share our lives on the internet. It doesn't really make a fucking difference. And most of these people now these days are just now figuring out, like, the limitations on how much of your life you can share on the internet. And it makes them feel part of other people's lives. Like, we've been doing this shit for years. We've always been a part of like other people's lives on the internet, and randomness and all this shit. People we didn't even know, fucking Foxy Wolf 99 and all this shit. And everybody's just now coming into that, and they don't know how to control themselves.
Yeah, I think it's more of a psychological thing where it's just you have to learn not only your limitations as far as what you can do, but the lack that you have, you know, you don't have any restrictions on you. That's something else people got to learn. And not only that, you have to learn how to deal with stress and problems. You learn that in real life by going to school and interactions with, you know, with other people, because you learn how far you can push somebody or how far you can get pushed. Whereas the internet, since a lot of people are just coming into that, you don't know how to turn it off. And with today's generation, you know, like it seems like a lot of people want attention all the time, and people have to learn how to deal with the lack of attention, and that's something that a lot of people can't do.
Actually, that's what I was trying to get at. Is that, wow, I'm sorry, this motherfucker ran up on me with a shield, was not shooting, and then when the shield wore off, I just punched him in the face. Fucking idiot. What I was saying is that, you gotta think of it like this. Even though that it's not life, it's not supposed to be life, there's so much social media integration in everything that we do, that Twitter beef and that Facebook beef, whatever, it's pretty much real life beef. You know what I mean? Because we integrated so much into our lives, it has become a part of everyday life. So this is coming from, so what we're talking about is coming from people who don't really just get into it like that, you know, like everyone else does. But if you're somebody who's constantly on it every fucking day and you're checking it every fucking day,
yeah, but you're putting yourself in that situation.
Again, everybody has done this. Every generation has done this before. You know, there's the same way we're talking about social media. It's the same way that people used to talk about the internet. You know what I mean? So it's becoming more and more prevalent. So it's not like they're stupid. It's more like everyone is stupid because we've taken social media as an integration this far. into like actual everyday lives.
Well, that's the thing. That's people that does that. I can't blame Facebook or social media for causing those problems. That's not their problem. It's the problem that, you know, because like MySpace never went that far. Nothing else. No other social media.
MySpace didn't get that big.
Well, even if it was, and like I can't blame Facebook for all of the problems that social media causes and none of that, because people put themselves in that situation. They have the option to not go on Facebook, not to be connected, not talk to their friends. It's just that's what I'm saying. They have to learn how to deal with all that shit. And
I'm not blaming Facebook. I'm blaming society as a whole.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's just people got to learn.
Put too much in it.
I mean, I see where Jai is coming from at this point, as of like, you can't pretty much go into any program now without them linking it to your Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like everything just through your fucking Facebook and shit. So as much as everything is now part of your Facebook, well, fucking Facebook might as well just be a part of your goddamn daily life.
It
you know
is.
What I'm saying? Like this is pretty much.
It is.
Yeah, this is pretty much like, you know, where you live through is fucking Facebook.